Good evening, everybody. It is I, Unseen Strike from the Dawn of War Stronghold. And today, as always, I don't know why I'm going here. Today, as always, we've got a good game. While we're loading in, just want to say, again, I do check the videos. I am reading comments. Man and bro, I am indeed a WoW. Well, I was a World of Warcraft gamer. I don't know when this video is going out. I send my editor videos in batches of anywhere from 3 to 6. So, we have a nice 3v3 for today. If my editor, if you could please hide any of the information for all those other games, as always. Gracias. Anyway, yes, I was a WoW player. The last 2 expansion packs, I was a Frost Death Knight and Undead Death Knight. Older WoW expansions, I started in Pandaria. A small side tangent, I know, sorry, we're playing Dawn of War. But World of Warcraft, at least everybody's played it once. I was a Fire Mage. And I used to love raiding. Didn't really get too much into PvP. Just really liked raiding. So yeah, that was it. That was my WoW. I've played every class at least once. I liked tanking as a monk. That was pretty fun. Anyway, I'm done rambling for now. Here we go. We have Alvarez, another very popular 3v3 map. We have Chaos on the south team. We have Spec Marines, and we have Imperial Guard. Imperial Guard's forward dropping his command, infantry command. Space Marines is going infantry command, Chapel Barracks, and we have a Chaos Temple. So we're not going to see too many cultists with grenade launchers. Alright, so that's that. Let's check on team numero 2. If we could see team 2. We have the Sisters of Battle in the north here. We have the Eldar up the middle, and they are not going Dark Reaper build. I see actually Ranger squads, nice to see. And we've got some Orcs. Perfect, we'll get a nice big wah and some crumping done. So, Alvarez, we've seen it before. These lanes towards each team's base, very important. Imperial Guard quite strong on this map due to their heavy bolter turrets. The Sisters of Battle here, it looks like they're teching a little bit heavier. They're getting their armory right away. Eldar going into single power gen, so we're not going to see any crazy shenanigans out of them. After these Rangers, we're most likely going to see some form of... Yep, there's the Farseer, so we're going to see Guide on those Rangers most likely. Orcs, big mech coming out. The Orc build order generally doesn't deviate too much. Chaos Space Marines going Chaos Lord. Chaos Space Marines. The Space Marines in the middle are just going for a Force Commander. We're seeing double generator though, so we might see them tech into Scout Snipers. And the Imperial Guard over here, they go single generator. They're just going to kind of work their eco now. That turret early on is a bit heavy to invest in. But if we check here, the Sisters of Battle have no idea there's a turret here. They just spotted it now from the Rangers, from the Eldar player. Eldar player is a whole bunch of rectangles. It already has Ranger Cloak. You have to buy that. He won't kill this Servitor outright. Breaking morale doesn't affect build speed. As far as I know, don't quote me on that. Orc Shoot is coming out, suppressing fire down on Angron. Ooh, can they pick off these cultists? They do pick the cultists off. That's big. Chaos Lord now going in unsupported. Force Commander also coming in. They can't see these Rangers. They now do. What's spotting them? Oh, the Chaos Lord put a Tainted Auspex down. I believe that's 15 power. That is not a free ability. Big mech coming in. Command squad with a priest running right in. So all 3 commander units down here on the Orc squad. Sisters of Battle are lacking. They're just standing. This is not what you want to do. What do we talk about all the time, ladies and gentlemen? If you build your troops, send your troops. Send them out to fight. He's going to try and cap this if the turret's placed in the right spot. It is. They're going to get shot up. So now they're going to have to go up and around, take the long way. Let's get back into the action over here. Let me hide this bad boy. These Rangers fleeing for their lives. If they could get some morale breaks on the enemy commanders, their value will be unprecedented. Is that even the right word anymore? Who knows? Psyker coming in now. Big purchase on the Imperial Guard command squad. They can now detect infiltrated units. Rangers are very expensive at 45. That Eldar squads are very expensive, so any models lost there is big. I think he canceled this Farseer to get that cloaking. Down now comes the Canonist for the Sisters Battle. Gets the Plasma Pistol upgrade right away, but now getting stuck in melee and gets a Mind Blast from the Imperial Guard Psyker. A lot of action coming out on this front here. Psyker did a lot of damage. The Force Commander kind of ran away. This Flamethrower pistol is deathly. Absolute death to anything near it. Chaos Lord is taking a mauling from that pistol. You can see it. It just tracks anywhere. Is he going to go down? He does. Big loss. Big loss. And that's even with the Sisters of Battle being kind of contained in their base. I love to see this kind of aggression coming out of nowhere. Farseer's a bit late. I don't know. I think she cast Mind War. I don't remember seeing that priest that far down. And let's see how team number 1 now reacts in the north. They killed off a Chaos Lord. There should be some pressure happening. They can't go through the Imperial Guard's base. Let's get the Fog of War lifted. Let's see what's happening. Imperial Guard is doing Imperial Guard things. Still second generator up. Space Marines going for an armory. They're kind of getting pushed back in their base, and now Chaos has no teeth. He does upgrade his front listening post. The Orcs teching. There's another wall banner. They are. Second gen comes down for Eldar. Sisters of Battle are teching first. They look like they're the first ones that are going to be in tier 2. Turret goes down in the Space Marines base. I do like to see this. The Heavy Bolter listening post actually getting some damage off on the Sisters of Battle. Rangers getting a little close here. I'd like to see Guide go off, Mrs. Farseer. Where's your Guide? Psychic Storm. Oh. Wow. Mind War goes off on the Imperial Guard worker to stop the Heavy Bolter turret from going off. I only see one Space Marine worker. He's not doing much with it. He is going tier 2. I would like to have seen an upgrade or two on these Space Marines. Maybe one more unit. Skull Probe out, though, to see these Rangers. Let's see if he can pick off a few models. Upgrades the second LP. Imperial Guard coming out, but they get their morale broken again by these Rangers. Rangers playing a huge role in these fights. Chaos deciding it's time to come back at a base. Chaos Lord being rebuilt with the armory. I believe that means they can get heavy bolters. If they can maintain these Space Marines now, put them up on the rock here, they can fire down on these Orcs. Again, morale being broken. Rangers are invaluable. Guards morale broken again, not very surprising. Need to see a Commissar out here. He did buy into Tech Tier 2, so we're not going to see any kind of Commissar shenanigans. Command Squad looking healthy with 2 models. Chaos Lord is back out on the map. He's desperately trying to pick off one of these commander units. He's definitely... Oh, I don't want to say that. He's going to kill this Canoness here. He beats the heck out of her. No sync kill, though. He has no protection. He's basically naked. The second Chaos Lord goes down, where's the Chaos Gods now? That's what I'd like to ask. Sponsored by your local Emperor-fearing planet. Sisters of Battle, hard teching, getting power weapons now. He cancels the Confessor and dummy rushing straight into tier 3. He sees his teammates are doing really well. Chaos is tier 2. He's buying upgrades for units he doesn't have. No units out. Space Marine oh, he does have this squad. Okay. Space Marines, they get a second Space Marine squad. This infantry command was never built, so the Imperial Guard have no safe way to get over there. That's a bit of a blunder. Mako is asking Mishlakel if he can build this. Mishlakel's not having it. Mechanized command coming down. Imperial Guard are now pushing forward. Orcs are having none of this. They're going to start harming Mishlakel's economy, is what I like to see. And slaughter goes up, but with all these Orcs shooting at you, that's not a good thing to be doing. You kind of want to pop slaughter when you're not getting shot at. Farseer's still alive. Rangers still floating around. What are the Eldar doing over here? Getting another generator, getting their armor upgrade. I'm assuming we already missed the ranged upgrade go in. The thermal power generator, 1 goes to the Orcs. None over on Team 2's side yet. No, there's only 1 on the map. So the Orcs are taking the big power generator. There's usually... you want to give it to the team that's teching. I'm surprised the Sisters didn't take it, but they're almost tier 3. Curious to see what they're going to get out in tier 3. Eldar now getting their vehicles up. Imperial Guard has a Chimera and a Sentinel queued up. I like to see the Sentinel. Sentinels always get value. Rangers are just still breaking morale, being paintings in the butts. They're running. Fleet of Foot, always valuable. Fire Dragons out, anticipating the Imperial Guard vehicle spam. A lot of sitting around from team number 1. I'd like to see this Chaos player really punished here. He's gotten 1 squad of Chaos Space Marines. I hear Doom. I hear Witnessing of Doom. It seems to have backfired. The morale on this command squad was broken. And the Eldar immediately goes to the Falcon. Orcs getting a war truck. Get some transportation. A lot of Doom being witnessed. And now the question is, what do the Sisters of Battle go for in tier 3? Hard boosting his economy. This is what I like to see. Chimera now out, showing its presence. Fire Dragons loaded up. We've seen how much damage these Falcons with a Fire Dragon squad can do. The Imperial Guard player does see it. He does not CC the vehicle. He missed. He missed. It flew away. So now they're in base. Let's see if they can take out a couple of listening posts, maybe a generator. Thermal Plasma's going up for the guard player. He didn't even ask. He just says, this is now mine. Deal with it. Rhino here coming in from the Space Marine player. Here we go. This will not be stopped, unfortunately. Rangers in mid. Orcs capping up the critical location. Chaos has to hide here. He tech tier 2. What's he getting out of tier 2? I don't see much of anything happening in poor Chaos' space. Let's check his economy. 7440. It's looking real small, the poor guy. And he's spending his money reinforcing Space Marines. It's not a spot you kind of want to be in. Eldar still wreaking havoc. They didn't kill that. Oh no, the Sentinel popped out right in front of these Fire Dragons. Thankfully enough models were killed. Thermoplasma generator still cooking. 80-30 for the Space Marines economy. 80-30 for the Imperial Guard. 92-79 for the Sisters of Battle. What's going on? They're just buying all their economy upgrades now. Eldar 92-40. Let's see what's coming out. The Warp Spiders are coming, and the Orcs are 112-79. What are the Orcs doing? Building up war tracks. I don't see much else. The Farseers chilling out, talking to their Orc friends. And tank busters are out, so this poor Rhino here is going to have to do a quick 180. And these lighter Imperial Guard vehicles are going to be very careful. One volley takes to half health. If they can snipe this war truck, though, they'll be in good shape. Space Marines can't set up because there's all of this cloaking. Sergeant needs to pot. Sergeant hides immediately. Rhino's going down. Squad gets kicked out anyway. These Rangers are so valuable. I want to say these Rangers are the MVPs of this map. Down goes a Sentinel. And here we go. Chaos is now being pushed in. Orcs are slowly building up their wall. Saint's Shrine coming out for the Sisters of Battle. They skipped over their vehicle depot. And in this instance, some artillery. Either a Whirlwind or a Basilisk. Excuse my French. There we go. Rangers are finally getting taken out. Morale broken. Warp Spiders coming in, and look at the carnage they wreak. Absolutely devastating. They're losing quite a bit from the heavy bolters and the Space Marine gun lines, but that's okay. Orcs are running in. They're going to get shot up again. He's using another scan. They're really looking to see where those tank busters are, and that Sentinel confirmed the tank busters jumped out of the war track. Here he goes. He's going to do it again. Grenade goes in on the Warp Spiders. Warp Spiders are slicing through all this heavy infantry. Landspeeder Tempest. Interesting. Still has not built this infantry command. Maybe there's no teamwork, no love between the Imperial Guard and this regiment of, what are these, Blood Angels? Blood Ravens? I want to say they're Blood Angels. A Pentine engine out here for the Sisters of Battle. This turret actually was converted into a rocket launcher, some nice late-game utility. Space Marines are still holding strong. And again, this Chaos player getting kicked down so early, having to buy 2 Chaos Lords, is really hurting. He's actually investing in another Chaos squad, Space Marine squad. A Horror squad here would really help his teammates out, take this Pentine engine down. Things are not looking good for Team 2. Big Mech gets his damage upgrade, damage reduction upgrade. Flamethrowers here burning everything up alive. One Sergeant surviving. Looks like his whole squad died. He's going to have to go to the Chaplain and kind of pray for forgiveness and why he survived and not his squad. He's juggling them in the Rhino. Love to see that. A little skill-based action. Missiles are trying to shoot down this war truck. What are the Eldar doing besides Warp Spiders? I don't think I've seen any Eldar shenanigans going on recently. Farseer's still just hanging out. Knobs coming onto the field. Is the Living Saint cooking for the Sisters of Battle? I don't see them. Here we go. Warp Spiders on Chaos Marines. They actually win with the Slaughter upgrade, but the Pentine engine's making real short work of them. He's getting demonic fire, but there's no demonic unit to spew the fire. Orbital Bombardment comes down in a defensive posture for the Space Marine Commander, and it looks like this game is GG. I'm actually seeing Burn the Building coming out of the Sisters of Battle player. It does, over a period of time, does a good amount of damage to buildings. The early game, it can be really toxic if you get the right spot. Are these the horrors that our Space Marine player needed? Poor guy. Gets his arms lobbed off. What are we getting dropped into? Terminators? Terminator squad, not Assault Terminators. So again, this Pentine engine's going to just rip through these poor men. Look at the damage. Those are Terminators too. Hate to see it. Really do. Down they go. And I think that is GG for Team 2. I don't see them pulling back out of this. The Imperial Guard player finally gets the Basilisk out, attacking up to tier 3.5 now. It's a bit late. More Warp Spiders cooking. Another HQ comes out for the Sisters of Battle player. And what about the Orcs? They doing anything interesting? Not really. Yeah, it's looking like GG. Team 2 really just took quite a bit too many losses on their Chaos player. There we go. The Possessed squad is out, but an upgraded Knob squad and Flash gets in the background are going to make real short work out of them. Again, where was the Chaos Gods? This is why you support the Emperor, lads and laddies. The Exorcist tank gets taken out by the Imperial Guard squad. That's nice. It's nice to see. The Imperial Guard player is trying. He's building the right combos. Dreadnought versus Pentian Engine. Pentian Engine, I'm pretty sure, wins on a flat engagement. Dreadnought does a little bit more damage, but that Pentian Engine's got a bit more health. And now it's a 2v1. Very unhonorable. And he upgrades to the last cannon? And I'm pretty sure that halves his melee DPS. He should have just kept it in there with the claws, the power claw. Again, Obliterator's unsure what's going on. I don't think the Chaos player's brain is working correctly. Too much Chaos warp juice is flowing through his noodle, because there's no need for this. If there's knobs in your face, the knobs are just going to walk right over. But because Chaos is an easy baby race, the Obliterators can just keep walking and shooting and repping up to these poor knobs. You heard it here first, everybody. No Necrons, no Chaos. If you don't like it, that's too bad. I got caster bias. You start your own channel, damn it. Pentian Engine's ripping through. Baby Obliterators still going around, and I don't even know what's happening here. If I was the Orc player, I'd be so mad. I've been in the Orc player's shoes and been mad. I actually think the cultists are messing up the pathing for the knobs. All jokes aside. Flash kits are still doing their job. Exorcist artillery tank shelling power generators. Guard player, is he building the last wall? He's trying. Lehman Russ, Baneblade's coming. I don't know if the Baneblade will save him. Space Marine player is still going. He's getting his upgrades for his units. Down goes the Space Marine player. He dies first. Chaos doesn't even have the dignity to die before his teammates. Warp Spiders just jump up the cliff. They don't care. Lehman Russ coming out, but with that many Warp Spiders and that many Haywire Grenades, it's over. Pentian Engines, last cannon firing at Warp Spiders. Need to target that on the vehicles, my good brothers down there in the trenches. So he invested all that money in the tier 3.5. Baneblade never got produced, and a singular Lehman Russ ain't gonna do it. In instances like this, and if you see it, this is why it's not always the best idea to rush up to tier 3. Flesh out your tier 2 a little bit more. You'd be surprised how useful some of those units were. I know a lot of people don't build them, but I'm here to advocate. Hellhounds are good units. They will rip through these Warp Spiders and such. They're pretty good versus Flash kits. A Lehman Russ is good and all, but not going to help you versus something like this. One or two more Sentinels, a Basilisk a little bit earlier would have been nice. Again, usually you see people get the Basilisk first. I did like seeing him get... Oh, there's a Wraith Lord. I did like seeing this Imperial Guard player get a Sentinel or two out before the Basilisks, but it looked like it just slowed him down, and he then wasted all that money in the tier 3 anyway. Sisters of Battle player, weird build, but his teammates had the game kind of locked down. The Eldar Rangers and the Shooter Boys from the Orcs just ran the game. Those Rangers, they did so much damage. The Sisters Battle Plasma Wizard Laser Sword just murdered through everybody. Good little game, good game. Again, it's also important in 3v3s. Yes, you have two other teammates. Make sure you're helping each other. If your teammate's taking a lot of losses, you know, try and help them out. I don't know if sharing resources, well, whenever I host games, I put share resources on. It's better to have 3 armies on the field than a 2v3. Here's our score screen. Let's take a look. Orcs did pretty well, but I kind of want to give it to these Eldar Rangers. They did phenomenal. I didn't even see God go on them. Eldar Rangers are a great unit. Resources. Is this the Sisters of Battle? What's their economy? Their economy... The Orcs actually had a better eco. I don't know how that happened. And the Sisters of Battle gained the most power? Am I reading that right? Even though the Orcs took the Thermogen? Anyway, that was me. I'm done for the evening. It's been I, Unseen Strike, your Lord General. Your master, your ruler. Anyway, please leave a comment down below. As always, I always say this, but I do read the comments. I'll respond in the comments with words and in the video. You know, 2-for-1 deal. Get you shouted out. Hey, how's it going? If you'd like to see any race matchups in particular, please let me know. And yeah, I've been Unseen Strike. It's been a pleasure. Have a great night, everybody.